So I should be able to plan something with you. Do you want to do something on Halloween?
Yes.
I'm Spencer Luciak. I am 20 and I have social anxiety.
Due to his social anxiety, Spencer has had trouble getting out, meeting new people, and exploring his city. Things have changed recently since he has met support worker Kennedy Huggett.
We don't necessarily have a regular routine, so with Spencer, because he's been dealing with social anxiety, our whole goal is to kind of get him out of his shell, and that would involve doing a lot of different activities throughout the city.
Spencer's mom, Christina Henderson, is amazed at the difference she has seen in her son.
It seems to be a match made in heaven because whenever I speak with him, he just lights up when he knows he's going to see Kennedy because he's excited about what they're going to do, what they're going to see. He's excited to get out of his apartment, which in itself, to me, is fantastic.
The two were connected by an organization called Enable. The online matchmaking platform was founded by Sue Crawford and Michael Purdy. It partners families and people affected by disability to reliable student caregivers.
What else did you do this week?
I came up with the idea about 5 years ago, just with a number of families that I've come across working in the disabilities community that really needed a service that was more looking at social needs as opposed to medical-based needs. Healthcare providers are quite expensive and often an inappropriate match for somebody who has more social-based needs, and we just don't need a nurse throwing a frisbee. And so that's kind of been one of our coined kind of mottos along the way, is like, let's get somebody in this role that's looking for professional development, personal development, and a flexible part-time job that wants to go out and have fun, and we can match them with somebody that has this need, but we can also do that in a cost-effective way. Currently, the government of Alberta actually allocates a certain amount of funds based on a person's social situation as well as the severity of their disability. So a lot of families do have access to this funding. The big problem is that they have a hard time actually locating a worker to actually fill those needs. So the big piece of this is that the funding is actually available. It's just that we actually need to have somebody actually fulfilling that role. So Enable is a really great opportunity to funnel support workers into roles like this and uptake that funding. And obviously there's a huge amount of quality of life that both people gain on both sides of the match.
Kennedy is currently taking the social work program at the University of Calgary. She has benefited from working with Spencer.
I think it's been really great for both Spencer and me. It's definitely been a learning experience no matter what, because with school you can only get so much hands-on experience. I mean, the theories and everything is really great, but you can't really do anything unless you have the opportunity to apply it.
Enable means everything to Christina and her family.
Meeting with Sue and immediately being put at ease and saying, wow, I finally, my son's 20 and I think I finally found something that is going to work for him. I think it takes a team, or as they say, a village, and I think that's what's happening. I think that's what Enable's doing, is that they're building a village and it's going to be fantastic.